dare. Like to run your sweat on your embrace. Just one other thing I dare.
Hey guys, Harrison, welcome back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to episode 13, lucky 13, maybe. My phone goes off repeatedly. But yeah, my bad. Not such a lucky start, I suppose. To our Gran Turismo 6 Let's Play, and this is a very special episode. I know the DLC's been out since Thursday. I didn't even realise Sony are awful when it comes to community updates and releasing these things publicly. They need to get on social media, they really do. Anyway, this is the long-awaited, 8-month teased downloadable content for GT6, and it is an update for the Ayrton Senna DLC. It says here, the Ayrton Senna tribute is now available. Ayrton Senna's racing suits from the 1980, 1983 and 1985 seasons have been added to the Racing Gear shop. You can also acquire them by competing in the Ayrton Senna tribute events. Ayrton Senna has been added to the dealerships. Versions of Brands Hatch and the Monza circuit, which recreate the way these tracks were laid out in the 1980s, are now available for use in arcade, free run and open lobby modes. Also, the Mitsubishi Concept XR PHEV Evolution Vision Gran Turismo has now caused a knot in my tongue, and has also been added to the Gran Turismo Vision lineup. Lovely. Oh yeah, and login bonuses, of course. Can't forget those. But yeah, as you can see, if we roll all the way over here, the Ayrton Senna tribute is now available. I can also exclusively reveal, in case you didn't know already, that an updated Goodwood Festival of Speed is also coming out, I believe, June 26th. So, for all 14 of you still playing this game, expect another lengthy update, because it's just like an hour and a half for me to download. I started it at 10:15, it's now 11:45 PM as I record this fucking thing. So, this had better be worth it, just Sony. But yeah, so let's look at the racing gear real quick. I've been in here before, actually, funnily enough. I know what it is, though. We've got the GT Academy outfit now. A lot of NASCAR uniforms there. Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, Mikko Hirvonen, Tony Gerdemeister, Petter Solberg, Sebastian Loeb, our boy Loeb, the greatest race driver of all time, no doubt about that. And here's the Senna outfits, 1980, very sleek, 83 and 85, to go alongside the 88 design you could already buy. They had to obviously put the year in as a distinction for 500,000 credits. Because it's Ayrton Senna, and because it's a special tribute, I have no problem spending the 500,000 so he can dress as Ayrton. I think it's only fitting that I do that in honour of the great man himself. Well, great man is debatable, to be honest. I'll talk a lot more about Ayrton in the course of the video. A lot of people have asked me about what I think of Senna, and I'll get to that a little bit later on. But yeah, it's a bit weird because given the cars that are in the DLC update, it's not really fitting like where his 88 gear, if you know what I mean. We'll cover the Mitsubishi Vision in another episode. But in the YouTube, as you can see, somewhere, is it in the Europe section? Where would it be? There we go. In the Asia section, we have the Senna tribute section, and here are the 3 cars in question, and we'll be using all 3 of these over the course of the tribute as well. You can now buy them in the shop, or you can win them by taking part in his tribute and the seasonal events. The Ayrton Senna Tribute is a series of time trials in cars this racing great actually drove, allowing you to relive some of the legendary successes of his career. Earn bronze or better in the time trials in each chapter to view the slideshow and unlock the next chapter. Chapter 1, 1960. Early life, from childhood to the Karting World Championships. Beautifully presented, I have to say. Ayrton Senna da Silva was born in Sao Paulo, Brazil on the 21st of March 1960, where he grew up in a close-knit community surrounded by a loving family. He developed a strong interest in driving from an early age, pretending to drive his father's car or sneaking off into the fields to ride tractors. However, it was karts that really captivated the young Senna, and he became completely infatuated with a homemade go-kart given to him on his 4th birthday. He soon became known as the fastest kart driver in South America, and before long was competing for the Karting World Championships in Europe. This was a racing scene that was a pure competition of driving skill, free from any of the team or sponsor politics seen in higher level racing. And there is his DAP racing kart from 1980. Really basic when you look at it now, but then again, this kart is the better part of 35 years old. Having been given a go-kart from his father at the age of 4, driving was always a part of his life. Started go-karting at the age of 13, he set a new lap record at the Interlagos kart course on his debut race. And in the following year, won the Sao Paulo Junior Championship. I could go into massive detail about this, but we'll be here all night. But the time trial is at the Silverstone Stowe circuit. Target time is 60 seconds. But wow, I'm blown away at the level of detail here. You can see the slideshow as well. Born on the 21st of March 1960, the second child and eldest son of Milton and Nida. As a child, he was given the nickname Becco. His sister Vivian remembers him as being a child who was full of energy. As a young child, Senna was obsessed with driving. When he was 4 years old, he was given a go-kart by his father. By the time he was 7, he was driving commercial racing karts. His glittering career began at the Interlagos kart track. He made his debut aged 13, winning his first race and setting a track record in the process. Senna was totally obsessed by his kart. He'd stay up all night tinkering with its setup. It was around that time that Senna started to seriously apply himself to mastering the art of driving in wet conditions. In 1974, Senna won the Sao Paulo Junior Championship. The following year, 1975, he came second in the Brazilian Championship. In 1978, Senna moved to Europe, where competition in motorsport was at its most fierce. He joined the leading DAP kart team based in Milan, Italy. The world of karting was blissfully free of any behind-the-scenes intrigue. Senna once reflected that this was the happiest period of his life. This is the DAP kart in which Senna contested the World Championship. Get behind the wheel and give it a spin. Wow. Amazing. I've never seen some of those pictures before. Amazing. Tri-time Senna's DAP racing kart, which he drove at the pinnacle of his karting career, the Karting World Championships. Senna drove kart number 17, which was painted green. It had a simple design with no front fairing or side box and was powered by an air-cooled 100cc rotary valve engine. The narrow tread on the front tyres meant that stable steering was one of its key features. The setting for this time trial is Silverstone Stowe circuit, which features a specially built section. If your time is quick enough to earn a gold award, you'll be given Senna's racing car as a prize. A silver award will get you Senna's racing suit from this period. Wow. I never knew that his kart number was 17. For those guys that don't know, I was actually born on August the 17th, 1992. I'm 21 years old. My birthday number is 17, so that's pretty awesome, I can't lie. Right. Can we get the gold, 60 seconds, and win the kart? Wow, the rev cap didn't shut for a minute there. But can we get under a minute? See this. Wow. Oh god, it's the corner. Whoa. Okay, I haven't played this game for about 2 weeks. First of all, and second of all, I must admit that I can't remember the Stowe circuit particularly well. It's been a while since I drove around there, and it features prominently in another karting event down the line, but not yet. Wow, really stable steering, as the game suggested. Whoa, didn't break enough there. This may take some time, folks. Oh boy. But yeah, this is amazing. I'm blown away by the level of presentation that Sony's gone into this tribute already. And this is only just chapter 1. The real juicy stuff's going to start down the road, I'm sure. Oh, just put all 4 wheels out. Okay, got to break it a little harder for that. Chicane. I've really got to do what AOR Cos suggested, and that's put the game's controls onto the triggers rather than the X and the square. Really need to get around to doing that. Yeah, this car doesn't brake particularly well at all, but then again, it's a kart from 1980, that's hardly surprising. Oh god, there's 3 chicanes. Okay, managed to get away with that one. I must admit, I didn't know that section existed in this version of the track, I guess. I guess that's a thing. Okay, so around the long way around and then towards the finish. The goal time is under a minute. I've got some work to do here then, clearly. 105.4. Clearly you can push this kart quite a bit harder. Let's keep trying. We'll give it 2 or 3 more goes and then move on to the next chapter because I don't want to spend too much time on these seconds if possible. But obviously I also want to try and obviously get gold. That'd be pretty sweet. Ooh, bit too much oversteer going into that kink. But the kart feels like a kart, really. You know, very direct steering. You know, you can turn in incredibly fast. Oh dear, hit the cone. Oh dear. The first path, the first like 3 corners on this track is the hardest by a mile. If I could even get the suit for coming in, getting the silver, that would be all right, I suppose. Oh dear, got that completely wrong. Oh man, I'm not particularly good. I'm rusty. The thing is, I'm a decent Gran Turismo player at my best. I was pretty good on 3, I was pretty good at 4. 5 I was decent in. But yeah, here we go. A hairpin nailed. Now the 2 sets of triple chicanes here. Nice. Oh, lost it. Lost control there going into that corner when it went in a little bit too hot. But at least I know I can nail those chicanes in the middle now a little better just by basically trying to drive as straight a line as I possibly can, really. Which I guess is the idea of a racing line, I suppose. Herp or derp. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. I'll give it to the 20-minute mark on my recording. I'm at 15:30 right now, so time for a good few more goes yet. But I want to try and get that. Can't speak. Try and get the grips to this properly. Okay, that was a little bit better. That's much better, mind you. One minute 1.5. That's a big improvement. Okay, we're up to silver. Can we... Let's try a little bit harder and see if we can get the gold here. I just got to nail a lap, really, and see if I can get it. I've got the hang of this now, I think. Or maybe I just got really lucky. I'm not sure which one yet. Oh god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That would be fatal if that was a real kart race. Oh my god. That would not have been pretty. For a kart in 1980, this is ridiculously powerful. I found a bit of time there. You lost it through there. Oh, I just clipped a cone. Shoot. Oh, I nailed that second one as well. Oh, I thought I nailed it at least. But silver's pretty good. I mean, I got the racing suit. The kart would be great. Just as a little bit of memorabilia, I guess. Man, did I nail that one. Yes, that was absolutely perfect. Awesome. Right. Oh, just overcut the second part of the chicane. Oh, I went a little bit too hard, I think. Just a little bit. I'm getting... You can see I'm getting faster, though, which is good. That's the whole point, I suppose, right? Went a little bit wide on that one. Not quite as good as my last run, but still solid. But yeah, the amount of grip in this kart is insane. Oh, went wide on the last corner. Oh. I thought that would have been very close. May have been the gold on that one right there. I'm at the 20-minute mark now, so I've only got time for maybe a couple more goes, but I'm feeling like I can get it now if I just nail it. Or I might split this episode into 2, who knows? I'm not sure how I feel yet. Okay. Oh, we don't have to touch those cones. Bugger. Went a little bit too close to the line on that one. Oh. I might put an annotation if you want to skip the kart section or something. I don't know. I like playing games long, to be honest. It just feels more natural. Oh god, lost it. Nah, might as well run off. Okay, 3 more goes, okay? I will not attempt this any more than 3 more times. I'll probably do it off camera if it comes to that. Right. That felt really good. Wow! 15-7 for the first sector. That's fantastic. Oh no, no! Just about got away with that one. But that wasn't optimal. Oh, and then I clipped the frigging cone! Oh! Oh, it's now midnight now as I'm recording this. Welcome to Saturday morning with Harrison getting ridiculously frustrated at a racing game. A bit like most Saturdays for me, actually. Okay, 16-1, that's not great. Still pretty good, though. Is this the one? 56, 57, 58, 59. My minute point 3. Oh. Oh, that's painful. Shit. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll come back for it. Let's see. We'll watch a quick replay. Because seriously, if I got into racing right now, my number probably would be 17. There's also, it's my birthday number, and it's always stood on me pretty well. Also, another option was probably be 5 because 5, in case you didn't know already, is 101 in binary. If you ever heard of the famous joke, there's 10 types of people that know binary: those that understand it and those who don't. It's funny because 10 in binary language is 2. But yeah, just maybe if I didn't mess up, not the next. This one coming up here. Went a little bit too wide. I was too tight to the line, and you can see I run wide there. Not ideal, but not too bad. You gotta stay tight to the apex on this one because it's just the shortest way to go. And I got on the right hand side, try and get real close to the finish line, and just not quite. Not bad. Not bad. Still get 165,000 credits, mind you, which is pretty nice. And I get the 1980 Ayrton Senna Racing suit for free. Like I said, if you get a gold in this, you get the car thrown in, which is nice. As you can see, there's the slideshow with all the photos on it, which is just amazing. Look at some of these. It's amazing. Again, just the level of detail. Some of these pictures I've never even seen before. Racing driver. He fought for on several occasions to get him to take over the family business. The Senna family had a number of discussions about it in his career. Second once again. Amazing. Again, I'm not going to show all of these because I just haven't got the time, but if you get the chance, definitely have a look. There's some great photos there. Chapter 2, from Formula 4 to Formula 3, 1981 to 84. After his success in the Karting World Championship, Senna rose to the next level in professional motorsports. In 1981, Senna moved to England to start his career in Formula racing, where he achieved truly remarkable results. With this success, he was offered a place in the British Formula 3 team in 1983. The youth from Brazil, who had crossed the Atlantic to do what he loved best, was making a name for himself in the world of European motorsports. And this is the WSR Formula 3 car from 1983. Probably generated a ridiculous amount of downforce. We're going to the 80s edition of the Brands Hatch circuit. Target time 43.140, which I believe was Senna's lap record around this track in this car. Chapter 2, 1983, Blossoming Potential. Time for some more reading. In 1981, Senna started driving in the Formula Ford 1600 Championships. Being an entry-level category, the cars did not have much grip and were difficult to control. Senna came 5th in his debut race and 3rd in his second. The best was yet to come, however. He secured his first victory in his 3rd race and ended the season with 12 wins from 20 races. The following year, Senna moved up to the Formula Ford 2000 category. His record in the Formula Ford 2000 Championships was beyond reproach, 21 wins in 28 races. In November 1982, Senna made his debut in a Formula 3 car. He revealed his genius to the world of racing when he won the race, setting a track record in the process. As a result of this success, Senna was given a chance to drive in the 1983 British Formula 3 Championship. He had joined an up-and-coming team called West Surrey Racing. His car combined the chassis which exploited ground effects of a Toyota T2G engine. Senna learned a great deal about motor development and setup from driving this car. Senna was unstoppable in the first half of the season, achieving breathtaking speeds and racking up 9 consecutive victories. In the 10th race at Silverstone, however, Senna suffered a crash which badly affected his pace. Standing between Senna and the Formula 3 title was his great rival, Martin Brundle. It came down to the final race, which Senna displayed incredible concentration to claim the victory, and with it, the British Formula 3 Championship. The inaugural Macau Grand Prix, in which national Formula 3 champions from all over the world competed with each other, was held in '83. Senna secured victory in Macau and thus became the first ever Formula 3 world champion. Now you too have the chance to drive Ayrton Senna's Formula 3 car. I didn't know he went up against Brundle in that series. I'm pretty darn sure Ayrton Senna in the past said that Martin Brundle was the greatest British driver to hit the sport since Clark. Which is amazing considering Brundle didn't have that much success. In Formula 1 anyway. Not as much as obviously many other British drivers we know from that kind of time period. Anyway, 8th May 1983, the 8th race of the British Formula 3 Championship. Ayrton Senna came to Brands Hatch having won the first 7 races of the season. He was driving for his new team, West Surrey Racing, in a car fitted with a Toyota 2TG engine. He managed to get away. Hang on 1 minute, let's go to the controller. Charger here, quick. He managed to get away with almost going too fast around the Paddock Hill Bend and set a track record for the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. 43.14 seconds. And now it's your turn to get behind the wheel of Senna's car and try to beat his qualifying time. Claim a silver and you'll be given the car that Senna drove. Get a bronze or better and you'll be given the racing suit Senna wore at the time. Alright, let's go. I have no idea how this car's going to handle. This is going to be nuts. Okay. Must have given you a little bit of help this time around as well. Wow, look at the cockpit in this. This is amazing. They're not particularly fast though, these cars, are they? No straight line, mind you, but the downforce must be incredible. Whoa, almost spun it. Oh, wall. Okay, that's not pretty. Wow. Sounds amazing, mind you. I can't believe they got these cars in the game. I think Sony are kind of hipster when it comes to car selection in their video games, but when they get it right, man, it's special. I get chills driving this now. Right, Paddock Hill Bend. Second attempt. Still a bit too fast. But this time you get away with it. I could tell immediately there's so much untapped potential in this car. Oh, put all 4 wheels off. That's not good. Whoops, didn't even realise that. I'm just trying to concentrate so hard while talking at the same time. It's not ideal. But wow, this is amazing. Again, the amount of detail they've gone to is just incredible. It's a really fitting tribute from Sony. I love it. It's fantastic. You can tell immediately there's just so much untapped potential. Like I said last time, you can just tell that in the right hands, this would be just incredibly fast car to drive. If I can get under the silver time, that would be pretty nice. Oh, just short. 46.1. So the bronze, I've got the suit. Silver gets me the car. Let's get the car. Yeah. But trying to match what Senna did is just going to be hard. I have not got that level of talent, believe it or not. I mean, you'd never tell from my F1 videos. Would you? Okay, maybe not, but still. You get my point. Still. I'll talk more about Senna at the end of the video, but I've got a little few tidbits in there I want to throw in now and again when I get a chance. The brakes are amazing. The handling is amazing. It feels like I'm driving, like I said, a mini Formula 1 car. It really does. Amazing downforce. Sharp acceleration. Yeah, it's like in the right hand, you can push this thing so much harder. Just stay tight to the apex here. Cut the distance to the line. 44, 45.0. Oh, come on. Gotta find 3/4 of a tenth. Okay. Okay, I'm following the lines too much. I'm being way too conservative here. The car can easily exceed the guidelines, so don't follow the lines. Except maybe for Paddock Hill Bend. The other ones you can be a bit ballsier if you want to. I guess in a similar way to what Senna did, it's all about just finding that limit. Just, wow, this is just amazing. Okay, this one looks better. Maybe. It's going to be close. Oh, come on. Really? 45.05. I found 200ths, guys. 200ths. If I was a Formula 1 driver, people would love me because I'm desperate to find the extra 100th of a second, which Nico Rosberg wishes he could find in that Mercedes of his now. Let's try again. Not the best hairpin, but I think that'll do. Oh no, I didn't turn in enough. Bugger. Well, this video is already 36 minutes long. Good lord. I'm not bothered, really. Wow, I got DQ'd before I even started. That's embarrassing. But this car feels amazing to drive, seriously. Wow, this is awesome. I think it was a bit smoother on the exit there. Oh, did it again. Just losing concentration on those faster corners, which this is dumb of me, really. Okay, this is going to be the one now, folks. This is going to be the one right here. Here we go. Set it up and let's go. Oh, God! Put a wheel on the curb there. Got away with it. I don't know how I managed to control that. Got very lucky on that one. This looks like it's going to be the one, though. 44.6. There we go. And to think, Ayrton Senna was a second and a half faster in just 43 seconds of racetrack. That's unbelievable. That's unreal. So yeah, we got there. Only 40 minutes. 440,000 credits there for silver and bronze. And I've now got the car and the outfits, which is excellent. Very happy with that. Apparently I've now got a achievement for racing suits. The goal time is again, it's 43.14, and you get 550,000 credits if you can pass it. Good luck with that. I salute you if you can pull that off. But here's the prize. The West Surrey Racing Formula 3 1983 Ayrton Senna. Awesome. I'm gonna have a lot of fun driving that outside of the game. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And here's the slideshow again, all these photos as well. Again, just amazing stuff. I've been watching this off camera for sure. There's the one with... Here you go. After the race, Senna told Brundle, who had finished third, he was the best British driver since Jim Clark. Amazing. And there's the last picture where he joins Tolman in 1983. Okay. Chapter 3. The leap into F1, from Tolman to Lotus. 1984 to 1987. The world of Formula 1 got its first glimpse of the genius of Ayrton Senna when he made his debut for the brand new Tolman team in 1984. Despite being in a car that was less powerful than those of its rivals, Senna drove like a man possessed throughout the year, capturing the hearts of motorsports fans everywhere. Off the track, there was something sensitive, almost fragile about him, but once he was behind the wheel he became nothing less of a force of nature. Senna craved victory, and in search of further successes, joined his personal hero Jim Clark's Lotus team for the 1985 season. His pitch-black 97T, adored with gold lettering, became a gleaming marvel which lit up the Grand Prix circuits of the world. And here it is. The 1.5-litre turbocharged Ayrton Senna Lotus 97T from 1985. If anyone wants to drop some knowledge about that car, feel free to do so in the comments and I might mention you in a future vid. But there's two time trials here, one for the 80s version of Monza and another one for the 80s version of Brands Hatch the Grand Prix circuits, which we will now take on, and I believe both gold times are his lap records. 1985, Monza, a new lap record. Senna made his Formula 1 debut in 1984, representing the relatively new Tolman team. The rookie driver first made his presence felt at Monaco, the 6th Grand Prix of the season. In torrential rain, Senna qualified in 13th place, then drove like a man possessed, moving all the way up the field. Somewhere in the back of his mind must have been the days he spent racing his kart in the wet so many years previously. Eventually he made his way to 2nd place. He had the leader, Alain Prost, in his sights. Just before this most unexpected turnaround could be completed, however, the race was stopped due to the rain. Senna could not help but cry at this devastating conclusion. Senna recorded his 2nd podium finish of the season when he came 3rd in the 10th race, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. He celebrated by linking arms with the great Niki Lauda, who had won the race. In 1985, Senna transferred to the legendary Lotus racing team. That season he would drive a Lotus 97T, designed by Gérard de Coulanges. It was a distinctive jet black colour, fitted with a Renault V6 turbocharged engine. Senna's transfer to Lotus bore fruit almost immediately, at the 2nd race of the season, the Portuguese Grand Prix. It was here that Senna would achieve the first of his record-breaking 65 pole positions. The rain was so bad that the race might as well have been held underwater, but Senna produced a repeat of his performance in Monaco the previous season. It was an overwhelming debut victory. He lapped every car from 3rd place downwards and was over a minute ahead of his nearest rival. Senna had the same 3 goals in every race: pole, record the fastest lap, and to win. He would prove to be extremely successful in the first of these, landing 7 poles in 1985 alone. Now it's your turn to see how your speed compares to Senna's. Can you beat the lap time of 1:25.084 that he set at the Monza circuit? And here it is, the 1980 Monza stage. This is going to be incredible. I can't even think what kind of speed this car was getting. Having effortlessly posted a time of 1:26.404, Senna pitted and inquired as to the qualifying situation. He learned that Keke Rosberg had passed it a faster time and there was only 10 minutes of qualifying remaining. Upon hearing the news, he headed back onto the track, ready to do battle in his Jetpack 97T. Despite understeering on the Lesmo curve, Senna recovered to post a faster time than Rosberg and grab his 5th pole of the season, 1:25.084. Now it's your turn to take to the track at Monza, which has been recreated to exactly the same specifications as the 85 season. If you're quick enough to get a silver, you'll be given a set of special Lotus racing gear, as worn by Senna at the time. This is a famously quick circuit, but can you be even quicker than Senna? Let's do it. Wow. Okay, this is fast. Oh my god. The power is just savage. I've never felt anything like this before. It feels like I could bite my head off at any given opportunity. Whoa! Oh dear, that's not good. Wow. Okay. I didn't know they were hitting these kind of speeds back in '85. Oh my god, that oversteer. Wow. This is absolutely nuts. Wow. What do they have the rev counters on the side like that, I wonder? That's interesting. Okay, got through the first chicane. Next up, the Curva Grande. Which I think is a little bit wider than it used to be, than it is now, I suppose. Wow. There's a bit of turbo lag as well still. Wow. Oh my god. They're coming up towards Ascari, I think. Oh no! That was off track. Oh. Bugger. Thought I had it, that one. And what is this meter for on the left, I wonder? Answers on a postcard, please. It's weird how, like, the power in this car just feels like kind of sometime-ish. It's weird. Look, 220 miles an hour here. Oh god, I almost spun it. The traction control is ridiculous. That's the reason why I can't feel the power. There's so much traction control in the car that's trying to stop me from completely spinning like a madman. This must have been just a truly insane amount of power. Oh, that felt awesome. That was about 150 miles an hour there. Got through Ascari. Just finally the Parabolica to go. No, 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 no. Got there in the end. It's an honour just to drive this car, let alone think about setting a fast time. 1:31.6, that's not bad. I will leave it there. I want to try it around Brands hatches. That's going to be trickier, I think. Brands is all over the place, but look at this. This is just beautiful. And you know what? Given my level of ability, I know I'm not doing it complete justice, but this is just incredible. I get chills watching this. Just amazing. I'm even going to shut up now and just watch you guys enjoy it. God, honestly, I only lost it twice and still nearly set a silver. But that power, oh my god, it's savage. And it's unfair because I have traction control while doing this. These guys didn't. Not in the mid-80s. They had 1,500 horsepower under their right foot at any given opportunity. And wow, one wrong move and it will take your head off. I'm lucky. I have video game mechanical aids to help me out here, but Jesus, it's just incredible. Coming down through the tunnel towards the sky, and I'm now doing 210 miles an hour at this point. Be very gentle for Ascari. Oh, it's just amazing. It's amazing. I can't tell you how special this is. I feel like I'm on cloud 9 right now just watching this, and I'm not even the biggest Senna fan in the world, to be honest with you, and I know a lot of people are. God, see, I completely lost it there, but somehow was able to stick it in the end and get around wheel 131, I think it was. But yeah, just amazing. Just amazing. I'm in awe. I really am. 275,000 for bronze. Just wow. Now Brands Hatch to finish off stage 3. My mum's probably gonna hate me because she's right next door and she's about to go to sleep, and I've got to still got to do some more reading. The second one, Brands Hatch. Miracle of the Super High Speed Circuit. In '85, Senna competed in the Formula 1 World Championships for Lotus, the same team that his childhood hero Jim Clark had raced for. The age of telemetric monitoring in motorsport was just beginning. Nevertheless, Senna had a way of communicating with his car without the need for technology. Before going out onto the track, Senna would close his eyes, concentrate and predict what his lap time was going to be. More often than not, he'd come off the track having actually matched or beaten his predicted time. Senna would not trouble the podium for a long time after his maiden victory in Portugal. He was finally able to vent his frustration at the 13th Grand Prix of the season in Belgium. At Spa, a circuit which would become one of his favourites, Senna once again proved that rain was his ally. After starting second on the grid, Senna took the lead on the Eau Rouge section of the track. Senna managed to hold on and win a tough race despite having engine trouble. In total, Senna recorded 7 pole positions in the 1985 season, finished on the podium 6 times, and came 4th in the Drivers' Championship. In the second half of the 85 season, he showed particularly impressive driving skills during the 14th race at Brands Hatch. During qualifying, he smashed the lap record for winged cars. There were even those who said his record would never be beaten. Now it's your chance to see how you match up. Can you beat Senna's time of 1 minute 7.169? Welcome back to Brands. Sunday qualifying straight up to post an even faster time and make sure Nelson Piquet didn't catch up. The second time was a charm and Senna drove an almost perfect lap, setting a record time of 1 minute 7.169. The lap was one of Senna's masterpieces, and the man himself said he could never forget it. In the last stage of this tribute event, it's up to you to try and better this super lap. The Brands Hatch layout from 85 has been recreated, so give it everything you've got. If you get a silver award, you'll be presented with one of Lotus's most prestigious cars from the 1980s, the 97T, is driven by Senna himself. Let's go. A flawless, unforgettable super lap. Amazing. Let's do it. Ooh, wow. You cannot steer that well with that much power and underneath you. Wow, it's amazing. Again, I'm just in awe going through this right now. I'm starstruck a little bit. I bet some of you guys are probably way faster than me at this one. I don't care, because it's... Oh, whoa, ow. Oh dear. Paddock Hill Bend in a car with 1,500 horsepower that can do 230 miles an hour. No pressure. Oh god, I got wheeled in the grass. Why did the sound suddenly feel different there as well? Bit weird that. There's a moth flying around in my bedroom right now as well. Oh god, lost it on the curb, spun it. Oh my god. Again, I don't know why the engine suddenly is much quieter. Maybe it's I didn't change any of the settings in the game. Maybe it's a glitch. I'm not sure, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, I just want to get around this track in one piece. I'm not bothered about the time. I could do that at my own leisure. Through Surtees now. Just incredible, the amount of power. Even with traction control, it's ridiculous. It's just so intense. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, that right-hander is blind as well. If you get one wheel out of place in this car, it's gonna punish you. I'm almost at the 1 hour mark now as well, video-wise, but I'm going to keep it going. I'm never going to give this car and its amazing ability its full potential, but just to say I've driven the car now is just amazing. I'd love to win it and get that silver. Went through Surtees. Okay, here we go. Down the hill now. 170, 180, 190 miles an hour. Just savage speed. Unbelievable. The modern cars wouldn't even get close to this. Here's the tricky one now. Still going to be anywhere close to Senna's time, and I don't even care. Here we go, around the final corner. 1 minute 18.2, and I don't care, because that was the most awesome lap of a racing game I might have ever done. That was exhilarating. I know it's a ridiculously slow lap, I know, and I don't even care. to think again, Senna did that lap over 10 seconds faster than I did. Just amazing. I might come back and learn, practice, and see what I can do, but wow, just wow. 330,000 for bronze. I don't know what to say. I'm not normally this speechless. People who know me well know that very well indeed, that I'm not normally this, you know, just blown away by something, but yeah. Wow. Chapter 4. Ayrton's Wish. Legacy of a Hero. In 1988, Senna joined McLaren, who realised they'd struck upon the perfect combination of designer, engine and driver, and went on to win 3 world championships together. However, due to various dealings and political machinations that were taking place behind the scenes, Senna would appear more and more isolated and delicate. Other drivers started winning world championships, new heroes were born, and the sport moved on. Amid all this upheaval, Senna decided to move to Williams, the team for whom he would drive his last fateful race. On the 1st of May 1994, traversing the high-speed Tamburello corner on the Imola circuit, Senna's car left the track and he sustained fatal injuries. While his loss continues to be felt sincerely throughout the racing world, Ayrton Senna lives on in the hearts of his family and within the soul of Brazil itself. 73 photos as well here as well. Ayrton Senna always said that everyone deserved a chance in life regardless of their background or education, and the non-profit organisation Ayrton Senna Foundation was established by his sister Vivienne, who carried on in his will. The aim of the institute is to improve the quality of public education in Brazil and to offer opportunities of development to use in various regions. With support from corporations and global organisations, its name was becoming known all over the world. And the Institute provides management services for educational processes to public administration free of charge, aiming to promote full education views for their overall development spanning multiple skills. Oh, control just died. 1 minute. Yep. Furthermore, the Institute uses sports not as the final objective, but as a way to mobilise psychomotor, cognitive and emotions in an integrated way, contributing to the development of skills, values and impacting school performance in a positive way. Ayrton's Wish is a short documentary following the progress of young people who have benefited from the support of the Ayrton Senna Foundation. It follows the children hoping to make a future in various fields and the staff trying to help them achieve their dreams, and provides ample evidence that the spirit of Senna remains well and truly alive. You can see the full video on, I think, on PlayStation Europe's account. Also, they say that a portion of revenue from the brand that's made in this game will go to the Ayrton Senna Institute as well. I'm just going to play the slideshow and a few of these photos here. I'm not going to read it all out, I'll be here all day, but just going to talk a bit about Senna in general. I was born in '92. Obviously, Senna tragically died in '94 before I could really watch his legacy, or, you know, see what he was able to do in a car. And I grew up in the Schumacher era, just did the Hakkinen v Schumacher era, and then Schumacher dominating the sport for the early part of the 2000s. But his legacy is something that on the internet, as a YouTuber, as a Formula 1 fan and YouTuber, you realise just how admired, beloved, and just how special a man Ayrton Senna was, and how respected and loved and approved he was. And I realised this while watching the Senna documentary a couple of years ago in cinemas, and I was very close to tears at the end of the movie. It was so emotional, and you could see that he was a god in Brazil. And I remember one of the lines during his funeral where one of the women affected was saying, you know, all we Brazilians want is a bit of sun, a bit of sea, and a little bit of joy in our lives, and he was that joy. And from what I've seen, I think he is the most naturally gifted Formula 1 driver I think I've ever seen. He's a Muhammad Ali, he's a Ronnie O'Sullivan, he is a Lionel Messi, he's a Pele. He is one of those guys that you watch him and you think, he was destined for this. He was born to race. And you can see why modern drivers now, like Lewis Hamilton, idolise him. Because he was the blueprint for a racing driver until Schumacher came along. He was everything that a racing driver we know and love is, I guess. And yeah, I guess that makes him truly special. Is he the greatest ever? There's certainly a debate, but while he may not have had the most successful career in terms of points or, you know, statistical achievements, obviously we'll never know what his full legacy was, because obviously his career was tragically cut so short. But for me, I don't think there's been a single driver that's had more of an impact to Formula 1 today. And yeah, I guess that makes him very special indeed. I'm not the biggest fan of Senna the person. I think he was very hypocritical in his stance sometimes, you know, in the sense of, you know, running out of cars to save other drivers who were caught in injuries and crashes, and while at the same time he punted off Alan Prost to win a world championship, and that anything to win kind of attitude that he had, I think caused its own set of problems. And you know, who am I to judge? I'm not a racing driver. You know, I don't think anybody truly knows all the political drama and, you know, all the true story behind all of that, because one major factor of one person that was involved is no longer with us, obviously, and that's Senna himself. And he was very private about those kind of things. He just got on with it and drove. But some of the stories you hear about how Eddie Jordan was willing to give half the team to bring him in and grow together, and there's a cult there with Senna that I know is very dangerous. I faced it on the internet before, but you can see why it exists. The passion, the dedication, the will to win, the attitude, and obviously what he did on the track, and that's truly amazing. I have nothing but respect for him, and I'm not willing to go out and call him the greatest. I would always say that was Fangio, but like I said, I think he's had more impact than any driver we've ever seen in this sport and probably ever will. And with that, I'll end this video off here, and I'll play out the rest of the audio, I guess the rest of the slideshow, so you can appreciate some of the pictures and some of the stories as well in the end of his career. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, it was one of the most emotional videos I've ever made, because this was an amazing bit of DLC by Gran Turismo. It was more than worth the wait. It's very, very special. Some of these pictures, some of these stories I've never seen before, and if you haven't downloaded it already, do it. It's very special. I've been Harrison101, and thank you very much for watching.